Hello? Dude. What if I whistle? Will he attack? Do you attack me? No, you're my friend. Did you know that the Nintendo Switch's controller is actually these two little things? I was really worried when I ended up picking up this console because I didn't know it was gonna come with this side little handy dandy thing. And listen to this. Isn't that click like so satisfying, dude? I love it. I don't want to take pictures of stuff though. What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scythe. We are back. You have some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. I forgot we're like super duper fast while we're hanging out and over in this area. So we're kind of in the Zora's domain. I ended up actually solving the riddle to how we actually end up accessing this shrine over here. Because otherwise it was really cryptic and I was really confused. Turns out it's supposed to be a lot easier said than done, but at the same time was still quite cryptic. I actually did end up going through the Zora area trying to kind of pick up as much information as I could from all of the stone tablets on the wall. That's kind of one of them. You can't really see it behind the trees though. And was surprised that a lot of them actually, like there's two of them that reference the trident that we're rocking. Where is it? There we go, the light scale trident. And then there was actually two more of them that ended up talking about the Zora helmet. So they were really trying to make it obvious where the helmet was. I want to know where the pants are, dude. That's the whole thing. There's also a Korok Seed up at the top somewhere over there. So we'll probably have to try and get that today if I remember. But turns out that Kilton here ends up restocking his shop whenever we end up killing a divine beast. So that's pretty exciting because, you know, now we actually get to have some new types of gear. And I just ended up exchanging a bunch of our monster parts so that we can end up getting 999 Mon, which should be enough so that we can end up getting the Lizalfo Mask, which is going to be invaluable. Like, seriously, the Lizalfo are pretty much the only dudes that still give me trouble. Outside of some of the bigger monsters and stuff for sure, but these guys are annoying because they all, you know, they're all jumpy and stuff whenever you get in battle with them. So really looking forward to this mask. That's gonna help out a ton. And then on top of it, I don't think these have any benefits because it says it includes a mask that conceals the horse's head. It's actually horse armor or monster clothes for your horse, which I don't think it's going to actually have any functionality. I think it's just customization. I think everything with your horse is just about customization. But in any case, it's going to be a very long time before we see any new items from this guy. Just because it's going to be a very long time before we end up going to a divine beast again, right? So, the quest in question... The question, right, is this one. A gift from the sky, a scale of light, splits the feet of a veiled false sight. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. So I'll kind of explain that as we go along here, but you did notice that at the bottom of it, I didn't notice in the episode, the last time that we were here, whoopsie daisy, I guess we're going over here, is that it actually says talk to Trello about this quest, because apparently he knows a little bit more. In fact... What is that? That's like weird monster parts. In fact, we could have talked to him before we ended up talking to the little kid that ended up actually giving us the ceremony in the first place. So this dude is hanging out over here, and he kind of gives us a little bit more of a clue. Whoopsie daisy, before we do that, I want to talk to Muzu here and see what's up with him. Link, it would seem I mistook you aliens before. You don't have any fins or gills, yet you still managed to stop the divine beast. I should have expected as much from the Lady Mipha's beloved. Well done. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive and impose. Okay, that's it? Really? I thought he was gonna be the dude that would repair this spear if it ended up breaking on us, but I guess we gotta go and talk to the king about that or something. Hello, you. Okay, I knew you were the same Link from 100 years ago. You did your job fine this time. May Lady Mipha's spirit live on within all of us. Now then, I must devise a plan to find the ceremonial trident. Ceremonial trident, you say, is used in a festival to honor Champion Mipha. The Champion Festival's light scale trident well, it's a fake. The one that they use in the festival. The one we got is the real thing. The one that he's talking about in question is actually a fake one. I plan to have that ceremonial trident examined by Dento, but on the way there, I dropped it off the bridge. It doesn't really matter, it's a fake after all. I'll have to deal with Dento and get a new one. If someone happens to pick it up, they can just keep it because he doesn't care. He's old and crazy and cranky. Jump over the bridge, Link! Jump over the bridge! I don't know why he has such a hard time scaling the Zora area here, but if we jump down here, let me actually swap over to our Zora suit so that we can swim a little bit better here. Where is it? Where? Oh, we better look at this too. How do we... Oh man, that's so cool. I love these monster masks, dude. I really do. Okay, there's our Zora suit. Still need those pants, for goodness sakes. But you can see the trident is actually well over there, so this is gonna be tricky for us to do. I haven't ended up actually having much spare time since the last episode, so I can't tell you whether or not that spin attack that we can do while wearing the helmet is going to actually end up doing anything. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Easy does it now. Easy. This actually counts as a thing, too, so we better take a picture of it. Ceremonial trident. Like, as if. It's just the exact same weapon. A spear modeled after the light-scale trident wielded by the Zora champion Mipha. They may be identical in appearance, but this spear's strength, its durability, is much worse, something or rather. Okay, so we gotta dump something for this. Let's get rid of this. Even though I should actually have gotten rid of one of our two-handed flame blades because we've got plenty of those. Link? Like, hello? Seriously? This guy really has a problem climbing all this stuff. Now, the swimming speed is actually improved quite a bit. I don't know if that spin attack does, like, faster swimming or anything like that. I don't think that it does. I think that's mostly just an attack that we could end up doing in the water. It'd be cool if we could actually dive in the water, but understandably so, they weren't going to end up like... then they would have had to flesh out, whee! All of the underwater of the map, right? And that just... there was no way that was going to happen. Okay, it's actually still nighttime right now, so let's put on our ninja suit, because then at least we've got a little bit of faster movement speed, because now we actually have the spear, which... it actually paid off for me to go around reading all of the tablets and stones and stuff like that, because it ended up giving me a little bit more info on the lore. And whenever the Zoras are talking about the light scale or the white scale and stuff like that, they're actually talking about this trident, because as far as the lore is concerned, it's supposed to be something like an ancient Zora king who wasn't actually very good at combat was faced with a Lizalfo army, and he actually ended up going out to fight, and I don't know, it's something like his queen wife knew how weak he was in battle and ended up forging armor for him that was like a light out of a light scale, which ended up reflecting back in the Lizalfo general's eyes just as he was about to do the killing blow, and then the king ended up winning. That's kind of the lore as to why the queens or princesses or whatever always end up making the Zora armor for their male companions, right? I don't know what that's got to do with the spear, but anyways, a gift from this guy, a scale of light, use the spear, splits the feet of a veiled foe's sight. So that told me, right here, as we end up going over to this thing, that we're supposed to jump and ground pound this thing. Oh yeah, and it's actually pretty difficult to do. Most of all, the reason I knew we had to do that was when I actually came over here and examined this platform, I noticed, hey, wait a minute, that's not the same platform as all the other ones that we found out in the world that actually have like a little dip in the middle for an orb, right? This one's actually like a full flat thing. So let me see if I can get this on our first try. Hopefully, but I doubt it. Whee! No, that's not gonna do it. I hope we don't have to be super duper high up. Blammo! Did that do it? Yeah, nice, okay. And then I ended up actually, as I was testing this out off camera, because otherwise, like, legit, I tried all sorts of things and then I just kind of figured out, I wanted to figure this out because otherwise figuring it out on camera was just not going to end up happening. Because otherwise I'm focused more on commentating and interacting with all of you while we're playing this game, rather than problem solving. That's why sometimes when we get to puzzles, a nice excuse is that, oh, I'm commentating, so that's why I'm bad at puzzles, right? But still, it's really cool, and I'm half suspecting that this might in fact be where we're going to end up getting our Zora pants, because it's the only other thing that I can tell that actually has, you know, a big obvious, like, there's something in here that's gonna be worthwhile, you know what I mean? Unless that crazy lady who wanted us to take a picture of a Lionel just so happens to be like, oh, here's the Zora pants or something, I don't know, right? Also, even though it still is kind of a lame ability that, you know, Mipha's ability where we end up dying and then just kind of resurrecting, it's kind of like an extra life on a cooldown, right? As I ended up reading a little bit more of all of the lore and stuff, it sounded a little bit cooler and made a little bit more sense. It still is a pretty lame power-up, but that's mostly because of how far we've come before we ended up actually tackling this area, you know? Yes, I was procrastinating. Silver Rupee. I mean, I didn't want that. Like, that's trash to me. Oh, great. Well, I guess we'll still at least get a spirit orb. Well, that's our 6th one, so we can still go and get one heart container at least. But as we're hanging out in this Zora area, like, I've explored it quite a bit. I guess not enough, because I still don't know where the Temple of Time statue is. Oh, hey, what's that? I don't think I know where the statue is, unless it's in the hot spring pool area. The statue, the mini statue, I should say, where we would end up actually, all right, being able to exchange our spirit orbs. Okay, so what is this? We have already got one of these. Okay, and that's just a normal trash Lionel bow. I got a picture of that one, right? Wait, that was the treasure chest. There we go. Okay, give me the silver bow, which isn't going to be very good either. Quick shot, I like that though. That's a very nice passive. What that does is, simply put, makes it so that we end up actually shooting our arrow faster, right? Why is there a ladder here? Man, come to think of it, that ladder is the only way we would have been able to get back up here should we have fallen off before we had the Zora armor. That would have been bad. Like, seriously. Hello, Princey Wincy. Wait, where is... Oh, no, we gotta go up the stairs. Because there's that crazy lady where we gotta turn in the Lionel quest. I totally forgot to actually do that in the last episode. Sorry about that. But she's just hanging out over here. I made sure to mark her on the map because, man, I wish this game would point out the quest characters a little bit more obviously. Good morning. Ah, yes, good morrow. Link, how is the line? Here's a picture. Oh, wow, please show me. Yep, right here. Is it a good one? Oh, that's actually a great picture. I mean, it just looks like a man, not a centaur. Ahem! My apologies, that sound is not very dignified, was it? Pardon me. I'm all better now, that Lionel, how terrifying. One look at this, and I doubt anyone would go recklessly about to the mountain. I went up there and I jumped off and nothing happened. I'll tell the children of the domain about it. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. All right, here's your reward. Zora pants? Ah! Ah! Come on! Come on, man. Oh boy. Okay, these greaves have been passed down among the Zora for generations. It's been said they're crafted using dragon scales. Equip them to swim faster. Ah, that's bad. These Zora greaves were once made by a skilled craftsman by order of the ancient king. Now they're fairly common. Oh, really? Because that's the first pair I found. As you know, East Reservoir Lake was created in a collaboration between Hylians and Zora. Yeah. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made Zora Greaves as a token of friendship for the Hylians who came to visit. Except you don't have an armor shop, so they're not that common. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the mine dwindled and closed the armor shop. Okay, thank you for actually explaining it. That's cool. These Zora Greaves here were the last pair left in the stock room when the armor closed up the shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. That said, these would be wasted on me. They are useful for a Hylian, though. Please take good care of them. I will. Thank you very much, crazy lady. Where do I go? Woo! Woo! We're cool. We're a fish man. Oh, dude, that is so sick. I don't want that. I want my map. I want to get rid of this stupid thing. That's so cool. Oh man, I love that. Can we swim up this? Can we, oh. I don't know why I thought we would be able to actually swim up these waterfalls. Can we only when we're in the water? Maybe not. Either way, dude. That armor's like, this armor is like so sick. Oh man. It's like so nostalgic for me too, because this armor really reminds me of like, remember Twilight Princess? I know most of us don't, because that game kind of came and went outside of Wolf Link, which was sick, but the music was all like weird, and the game itself was not as good as Ocarina of Time, at least in my opinion anyway. But one thing that I thought was actually really awesome about it was the different armor sets actually look different. And with this game, I'm loving the detail of not only all the weapons, that's insane, but just this armor in general. It's so cool. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm a Zora, just like you know.
I'm eternally grateful to saving the Zora's domain. Everyone is rejoicing. There is no happier place in the world. But Link, there is something I wish to ask you. You journeyed with Ruta, the divine beast of water. Now you are back, but Mifa has still yet to return. Is it as I feared?
I met her spirit. She's dead. I'm sorry.
What? Oh, that hurt my back. So that means Mifa really is... Did she say anything to you?
Yep, she said to keep eating and have fun.
I see. My dear Mifa understands me so well. I simply cannot believe it. We will have a feast in her honor. Still, Mifa fulfilled her heroic duty as champion, and she will never be alone. It is my duty as her father to watch over her, even now. Wait, I can't watch over her. Anyway, she loved you, you know. There is no mistaking that even now she is overjoyed to be able to help you. Promise me that we will...
I'll never forget her. We are united now. I don't like either of those responses, but okay. I will not forget her, young Padawan.
I appreciate you saying that, even with the condescension, because I am your king. You are a good man, though. If you ever run into trouble, know that you are always welcome here. No matter the time, we shall all greet you with open fins. But I'm not going to come help you out in the world because I'm way too big to get out of this chair. Thank you very much. Can I ever replace this?
By the way, those scars on his head, those are part of the lore, too. He was in like combat or something, or rather, a guardian apparently came over to this place, started stomping around, wrecking the place, and then suddenly it was like, okay, I gotta put on our climbing gear, which I've since dyed to a beautiful pink suit. Pink, Link, right? But anyways, yeah, so the story goes that this fatty ended up actually picking up the guardian, throwing it off the cliff. Now, I don't know where the cliff is that the Guardian is probably still at the bottom of, but you know that they're going to have the Guardian remains somewhere on the bottom. Anyways, give me like 15 minutes to climb to the top of this thing, because it's pretty tall. Like, just look at this. By the way, you wouldn't be able to climb this with the base stamina, so you either have to have 2 bars of stamina or a whole bunch of food. Hello, stupid. You found me. I'm trying to hide up here to cover my shame because I'm naked. Okay, I mean, that's a little too much information. I wouldn't have known. You can put a campfire up here. I only know because I did it and I slept up here with this little guy and he was really, really happy about it. Like a little too happy. Okay, anyways, I guess we're going to that giant waterfall. And then kind of heading over in that direction a little bit. While there is a bunch of other areas we could end up exploring, for today I want to kind of hang out on the Zora's domain, and then maybe afterwards we'll go back to the Akala section or something, or we could actually end up going to a new area. I don't know which one we want to end up doing, folks. Oh, I still gotta remember to see that horse armor too. Yeah. Oh boy, I wish that the armor inventory was a little bit more sorted out, because otherwise, How fast do we swim now? Hello, armored carp. I mean, it's really difficult to tell how fast we're swimming, because we're swimming against the current. I still gotta, I gotta upgrade these pants too, so that we could actually see just how much, like, what the set bonus is going to end up being, right? Banzai! Oh, the water's getting in my mouth! It's in my mouth! Oh man, alive. Well, next time I'll remember to make a cut, because this waterfall was way too big. Whee! Hello, Mount Doom, you're beautiful. What's that up there? Toto Lake. So over here is Upland Zorana. I guess that's where we're heading then. There's lots of ore around this area as well. I don't know if there's like many points of interest around here. There might be. Hey, it's a lizard. Where's my monster mask? Okay, they always put them at the end, huh? Hello, I'm one of you. It's like that movie, Predators. Anyone remember that? You're probably too young to know it. Don't watch it then if you are. Okay, die, you stupid thing! Oh, he was weak. and I forgot I was supposed to be standing in his face so that he wouldn't attack me. And then out of habit, I just destroyed him as fast as you could say banana. Okay, anyways, let's go try it on his buddy over here then. Hello, dude. What if I whistle? Will he attack? Do you attack me? No, you're my friend. Okay. Ooh, so that means we could gather all of these guys. Let's whistle and get that other guy that's over there to join us. Nope, never mind. Okay, let's get them all to join our party. Yeah! Look at this, it's like a true lizard's party. That guy's gonna turn around any minute, the one that's over at the end there. Hey guys! Oh, that's a bad guy. Now, here's something interesting. If he detects us, will he tell the lizards to attack? Are they suddenly going to attack? That guy is rushing his weapon. Yep-a-roni. Okay, so that's how it works then. Ow! Dude, don't pound me with your fists. Damn! Okay, there's a lot more of you than I planned for. I'm trying to do a charge attack, but it just takes way too long. Okay, how, come here. See, this is why these guys are so annoying. Like, they just dance around in circles. Die, stupid. And look at this guy. Point blank, and you can't even hit me. Like, seriously, you deserve death. I'm sorry, you just do. At least they've got arrows. I think, by the way, I'm pretty confident to say that I think this game is smart. What do I mean by that? I'm pretty sure that this game is smart enough to know that we have so many arrows that, you know, like we've got, like, I think it's like over 300 or something like that. The shops aren't restocking with arrows. Like, I've had 2 or 3 blood moons and they still haven't ended up restocking anything, which tells me, you know, is that a Moblin Club? Because I need one of them if it is. You know what? That's okay. Okay, so he's gonna yell at me first and then die? Whatever. Moblin Club. Oh, goody. We need one of those to complete a quest. I don't know, and the difficult thing is that we don't really run into these that often. Okay, that one's got durability, but honestly, we've got enough fire blades to last us for the rest of our lives, so I don't really care. Is there even anything up in this area? I would love to climb the cliffs, but you know, the rain. Always the rain. I bet you there's just a bunch of Koroks around here. I'm surprised that there isn't any more shrines in this area. Like there should be. There's not even that many fast travel points unless it's over by Lulu Lake and Telltale Peak and all of that and Spool Bite. Heron Lagoon. We haven't even gone over there. That's all a new area too. Jeez Louise. I guess we do still have quite a bit to explore in this zone, so that's okay. But I wanna go upgrade this armor and take a peek at our horse. Speaking of things that don't end up restocking, the fairies are another thing that doesn't seem to end up respawning on all of the blood moons. That's kind of why I'm suspecting Purple Rupee. Ooh, that they don't restock because of how many we have, which on top of Mifa's like fury thing, I think it's gonna be a very long time before we end up dead again. Oh my gosh, I forgot how gross you are. Okay, so the last thing that we have to upgrade, with the power available, I can upgrade a fair bit. Yeah, I know. Okay, Lizalfo horns. That's nothing. I've got like 1 billion of them. Come on. This is what I have to deal with when I'm doing all this stuff off camera. Look how fast it goes. Like seriously, oh man. Yup, I know about set bonuses. She sure does love to tell us about them over and over again. At least we can upgrade it again. Hyrule Bass, yeah, so most of this Hyrule gear, I guess, or Zora gear, I mean, is going to end up costing different fish the further we actually upgrade the tiers of it, right? Okay, let's see what this set bonus is going to be, because I'm very curious. Goodbye, crazy lady. Set bonus? Set bonus. Bloop. Let's reset that, and our set bonus is swim dash stamina up. I suspected that because as we end up putting on our climbing suit, the full set is climbing jump stamina up. So I guess they're kind of supposed to be the same. Now, one thing that I was curious about, yeah, so if we end up putting on these swimming earrings, it says that we've got enough swimming gear for the full set, but it's not actually giving us the set bonus. So that's kind of what the fairy's talking about when she's always saying, you're not actually getting a set bonus or anything like that. When there's multiple things to lock onto, press the Z targeting again to switch your focus. I mean, they should honestly have it so that you use the right joystick or something, because the targeting is not really the best. I mean, it's good, it works, and, you know, it's not like we really get overwhelmed that often, but when there's like a billion enemies, you just can barely fight them. So this is actually a shrine I ended up getting to off camera quite a few episodes back. I mentioned it and said how we would end up going over here at some point, because there's also the woodland stable. Now, we'll go to that stable in a minute and see what that horse armor actually looks like, but let's do this shrine first, because I've been waiting to do this one. Tempered power. Tempered power? Okay. That's an interesting title, to say the least. Hello, what is all this? I can just climb down here, I don't care. Whee! Oh, okay, that was a close one. What is all of this stuff, I wonder? So we got a thing to activate, an orb to carry somewhere, a chest just obviously like right here, which is probably gonna end up being a weapon. Oh, I understand. Yup, they're throwing us a sledgehammer because this has to do with using the stasis to knock it all the way over there. And then I'm guessing this is just to end up respawning the thingamabob. Okay, I understand. Where's a weapon that we can actually end up getting rid of then? I guess we could get rid of this. We do have 2 of these flame blades. They are beautiful though. I really do love them. Actually, you know what? Let me double check that I even have one of these, like a picture of them. Yep, we do. Okay. Well then let's get that sledgehammer, and then I mean, I've messed with the physics enough that I think we'll be able to get this on our first try. I could be dead wrong. Whoa, attack up 20? That's pretty nuts. So, I think it's just about it being straight in the center there, which means let's do this, and then we'll do 1, no, 2, 3, 4, let's try it with 5. Yeah, there we go. Of course that would end up doing it. I figured it would. Oh, do we have to do it a bunch of times? No. It was just a big hole, so it was just easier for us to actually get. How did that help us? Oh my! So there's more to this place than meets the eye. That's pretty cool. Is there a secret chest back here? Why do they have that spot right there? Well, anyways, that's neato. It's the first time we've had like a door open like that. Okay. So then we could stasis that. Why? I don't get it. I understand. Oh, I see. So we would do something like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. And then, while it's about to activate, we go here. Oh, never mind. It just fully flipped around. I thought we were gonna have to stasis it or like time our run across it or something like that, right? So there's a little pathway to the left, and we are missing our chest for this area, so hopefully it's just something easy right over here. Yeah. Oh, one last puzzle, all right. They certainly do love giving us this last puzzle for the treasures. Oh my. And this one looks deviously difficult. Okay, this is gonna kind of suck. Because, like, it's not like we can control where old Linky is going to end up knocking this thing, right? Like, look at that. We only slightly moved over. Okay. Sure. Well, you know what? I think we're in an okay spot right now. So let's just do this. Bloop. And then otherwise... nope, that's not a good enough spot. So let's move slightly to the left, and then we're gonna have to attack it, like, a couple more. Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna suck. There we go. Let's try it at 6 and see if that's gonna... Oh, okay, so 5 is going to do it then. Never mind. 5 didn't do it either. I mean, I don't understand how that's going to end up working then, because there's only 5 or 6. Game. What if we do a jump attack? Is that gonna end up giving it any more momentum? No, that was actually much less. Well, folks, unless there's some type of trick to it that I just don't know, I mean, honestly speaking, it's stupid, because the physics are inconsistent for one. It's physics. But also, generally, I mean, for starters, all of our weapons are breaking. Like, this is one trial where that mechanic is actually really not working for us. You know, I've already had both sledgehammers break. There was actually a second one in here. I had another weapon that we had in here end up breaking. But when we end up getting the red, that's actually the maximum amount that you can end up getting as far as the throw is concerned. So what I'm thinking we're supposed to do is maybe something like this, which of course makes it very inconsistent. But it would just make sense to me if we're supposed to do something like this, because as you kind of saw there, I think we're supposed to actually get it as a hole-in-one, you know? And we're a little bit further away from it actually being a hole-in-one. See what I mean? So outside of redoing that trial and error over and over, having to pick it up, put it slightly back, and so on and so forth, and using other two-handed weapons, like our weapons are just breaking like crazy. It's stupid. Like, that's the real bottom line, is this puzzle is not good. It's just trial and error over and over until you get lucky. All the other puzzles up to this point feel more like skill is involved, and like we're actually kind of, you know, it's challenging the player. Something like this is just working with the controls being bad, you know? Because it's like, oh, I want to slightly move to the right. Oh, I just moved a little too much. Let me slightly move to the left. Oh no, I moved too much that way, and so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna end up having to grind that off camera at some point, because we're not getting it today. I don't care. Anyways, let's take a peek and see what's going on with this. Ooh! Oh man alive, that really is actually very efficient. The same as our climbing suit, I guess. Come to think of it, I should probably show you all what it actually does when we use the climbing suit with the full set bonus anyways, because I come to think of it, I don't think I ended up actually showing you all that on camera. So if we end up jumping, it takes maybe a quarter of our stamina, as you can see there, a little bit more than halfway down. And if we end up putting on the climb suit and getting the set bonus of the climbing stamina, woo! It only takes like a quarter, and we can actually jump pretty much twice as much. The same as the swimming, where it seems like we pretty much just have twice as much stamina, at least as far as what is taken when we're doing all that crazy stuff, right? Okay, good. I was wondering whether or not that lady was going to actually be here, the one that kind of customizes our horse. We'll probably have to save this stable and getting quests from it in the next episode, though, folks. Let's bring out Jabrias, because Jabrias is okay, you know, he's kind of fancy. He's got purple hair and everything. But honestly speaking, Gary looks swag. Like, he looks really... Shut up, dude. Like, seriously, you don't gotta give me instructions on the horse every single time. Gary looks swag. So let's just use Jabrias to turn him into a monster and see what ends up happening. Yep, I'm good. All right, wait a minute. You're a completely different person. Why did I think you were gonna be the same? That blank expression, though. Oh, that's so good. Yep, do it. Do the thing. Change the mane. No, change the brittle. I want to turn him into a monster. Oh, yeah. So, see, again, it doesn't matter what your mane is going to end up being on the horse. What do I think? I think it looks stupid. Okay, let's see about the monster saddle. There we go. I mean, it'd be cool if it ended up actually... I don't know, giving him a different style to it. I guess the purple tail ends up still showing up, so that's okay. Because now it still works out, right? Change the whole horse's key. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool. Oh, I like the skull on the front. It's kind of like a monster-themed horse, right? So I guess that's cool in that regard, but still not really, like, I like the extravagant horse that we've got. We'll still rock this with Jabrias for a little bit, though, just because I kind of want to mess around with it and see what we can see. But anyways, we're going to call it here for today's episode, everybody, because messing around on that puzzle took like 10 minutes or something like that. Thanks so much for watching. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.